Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I'm on Scott Selections here for Friday, October 20th. For again today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Phillies money line at minus 128 on Bet Online. Game was close, could have gone either way, but unfortunately, Philly did not get the job done. They led 1-0 in the seventh. Brought in Kirk Ring, who was useless, gave up the lead right back, and then you ended up seeing Philly lose the game in walk-off fashion in the ninth inning. Could have gone either way, but either way, Phillies did not win, and we picked up a loss. So look for a winner here on Friday. However, really did not like the card. Pretty underwhelming. You have one college football game, two baseball games, and two hockey games. Really didn't like any of them. So we are going to look ahead to the Saturday card, and we're going to do something we have not done in a while. Going to do a bankroll builder parlay. And we're going to look at one UFC fight and one college football game, and we're going to take a parlay with the money line on both those events. And we are going to go with the Chimaev money line against Usman and the Missouri money line against South Carolina. And that two-pick pays out at minus 139 on Bet Online. Time recording of Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why we're going to take the two-pick parlay here. We're going to start off with the MMA fight. Then we'll transition over to the college football game. So Chimaev is the decent-sized favorite here at around minus 340 against Usman. He's undefeated in his MMA career. He's 12-0. Usman is taking this fight on short notice, and he is definitely up there in years, definitely past his prime. Usman's 36. He's also the last two fights to Edwards, two title fights. And one issue with Usman over the years, his knees have kind of deteriorated, and you've actually heard that his knees might have gotten worse over the past couple of weeks because he was doing a public sparring session, I guess, with Gaethje. And he did turn to Gaethje at some point and said, I heard a pop in my knee. Now, Usman came out on social media and denied it about a day or two ago and said, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. If you heard the video and you watched it, he said it. Like, I'm not going to come out here and try to be a conspiracy theorist, but he definitely told Gaethje, I heard a pop in my knee. Like, he said it. So I think that if you believe the initial video, I think Usman is simply put denying the injury because if he confirms it, the gaming commission might not let him fight. So I do think part of it is him trying to earn a paycheck. But I think looking at this overall spot, Usman, with this recent knee injury or not, his knees are still not as good as they used to be. This would just be the tip of the. It would just be the nail in the coffin. But you're looking at Usman, who is trying to stick around for another title shot. If he wins this fight, he'll get it. I don't think he's going to win this fight. I think Usman might actually retire if he loses this fight. But anyway, point is Chimaev, we know, is an absolute beast. And I do think in Abu Dhabi, with the crowd support, Chimaev should be able to win this fight comfortably. I think Usman's over the hill. And I think that Chimaev is a freight train who's in line for a title shot. And I think that he's going to beat up on Usman pretty quickly to get it done. If you want to take him by stoppage, you can get that at like minus 120. But it's only 3 rounds. I wish it was 5, but it's only 3. So I'm going to play it safe and take Chimaev on the money line instead as the first leg of the parlay. And the second leg, Missouri money line. Couple reasons why. We are going to take the Tigers here. First reason, Missouri's been the much better team so far this season. They are ranked, and they also have won 6 of their first 7 games. The only loss was to LSU at home in a game that they arguably should have won, but unfortunately fell apart in the fourth quarter. They responded, though, by beating Kentucky on the road. Not an easy place to play, by 17 points. South Carolina, though, might not make a bowl game. They've lost 4 of the first 6 games, and they blew a 10-point lead at home to Florida last week with less than 5 minutes left. So you can argue South Carolina emotionally is going to be completely spent after choking that home game away to Florida. But South Carolina's played 2 road games this season. They've not been good. The Gamecocks have lost each of those games by double digits. And you're looking at the main reason why I think Missouri is going to move the ball well against the South Carolina defense. Missouri is an elite passing offense, and South Carolina cannot stop the pass to save its life. So to go through the numbers here, Missouri is averaging 318.8 passing yards per game, which is the 12th most in the nation. South Carolina is allowing 337.4 passing yards per game, which is the most in the entire country. So I expect Cook with this elite receiving core to pick apart the secondary easily. We saw Mertz last week pick apart the secondary, and I do think at home, Missouri's going to put it on them, as far as I'm concerned. I think Missouri might score 40 points in this game. It wouldn't shock him, but South Carolina defensively has been really just a mess, especially with pass defense. And Missouri's passing offense, really good. I think Cook's one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the country, and I do think that receiving core will get loose quite often in this matchup. Not to mention the fact that Missouri's been very good in the head-to-head, as Missouri has won each of the last 4 meetings. But simply put, you can take the 7.5 if you want to. I'm going to play it safe, though, because I do think that South Carolina can move the ball as well. But I do think after 60 minutes, Missouri will be winning because of an insane passing performance from Cook, and I think that's going to get the job done. But simply put, getting Missouri money line and Chimaev money line at a pretty good price combined is very tempting, and I'm going to take it. So once again, the 2-pick parlay here for Friday is going to be a bankroll builder. Going to take Chimaev money line and Missouri money line, and that pays out a minus 139 on Bet Online. Bye, everyone.